Ransom. Welcome to Evening TV. I made a video about when people can walk away from you, let them go. And this was all kind of a culmination of what had kind of gone on coming up with my Mother's Day thing. And I sort of made this decision, and I announced in one of my videos that it became really clear to me that anyone that was really not in my life on this Mother's Day, my first Mother's Day without my son, anyone who was not in my life right then and there in some capacity to say, you know, I'm thinking of you, I was not going to put any more energy into those relationships. So anyone that I had basically had not been having any kind of contact with through various things, certainly through the holidays, through Easter, through Mother's Day, you know, and, you know, because all these were firsts with my son. So I had this sort of thing that, you know, after dealing with the Mother's Day thing where my mother sent me this email message say, you know, you must have a heavy heart on Mother's Day. Then I said, yes, I do. Why don't you? And getting her response back, which was basically just that I'm helpless. Yeah, of course I do. I have a heavy heart, but what am I to do? You know, there's nothing for me to do as long as you're so angry at all your friends and family and everybody. What is there for us to do? She had no responsibility, complete and total victim. Just complete flipping of the script. Even though she's been doing it for 16 years, hearing her do that this year, as I'm sitting here with my son gone, knowing that she has a choice and that's what she's doing, it made it very clear to me that I'm very okay with just, you know, if it ends here, it ends here. It's not up to me. I've done all I can do, and I won't have guilt. You know, because I really was, you know, a very dutiful daughter and very responsible, and I really was basically looking for any, you know, I came up here with the intentions of being a family person and with the intentions of, at this point in my life, being there to take care of my parents. And it just so happens that they pulled the plug so much earlier, 20 years too early before it ever got to be that point in our relationship. And I'm going to be okay with it, with it ending here. And with things as they are now, I don't think that I would go to any funeral for them. I don't think that I would. I mean, there's just nothing for me to do. I've basically said what I have to say. I've invited them to come talk to me. They don't have anything to offer me. I feel like my side of the street is clean on all these relationships. And so once I made that decision and I made that video about let people walk, I felt instantly better. You know, it just felt really good. And then, lo and behold, right when I did that, I got a text message from my niece and nephew saying that they wanted to come see me. So, you know, that was great. It's been almost a year since I've seen them. And so that was really, really nice. Someone requested what was behind me when I was sitting in front of the bed. They were asking what was behind me. So I thought I would go ahead and show that to you. So this is my bedside table, and what's back here usually is a candle, a picture of both of my boys, and an urn with some of my son's ashes in it, a mother and son urn, and Everlasting Soul is what it's called, what it says on there, a shell from Bora Bora candle. This is called the Three Graces, this statue. And this box just has some trinkets and stuff in it. That one's not really anything important. This was, here's some of my son's hair. And this is funny enough, this is a rosary that we got. He had this one doctor that had these rosaries that you could have for free. So he had this, but he had this on, I noticed, in the last picture we have of him, he's wearing that. This is the boutonniere that he wore at my wedding. And just different little oddball things. This is like a rose quartz angel, a tiger's eye, fossil of some kind with like a snail or something. A stone that says forever on it. I'm not sure what these stones are actually. There's one that's blue. I think I put the blue in there just because it reminded me of his eyes. And this red one, the red one I'm sure has some meaning in what it was for. But, and then here is it's a pick that has engraved, 16 years ago, I held you for the very first time, and it changed everything. 11/3/95. So I had that made, I guess about 3.5 years before he died. And that's just a picture frame I have to put something in. This is actually a little bracelet that someone made for me with mementos of Noah. So it's got, this has, this was actually earrings, it's got his hair in it. And then this is a citrine, and this is, he has this, it's just some funny things are kind of inside jokes about him that you would have to know him to know what they're about, but just little mementos about Noah. So yeah, so that's that. So that's what's back here. That's what is behind me when you see me sitting at the foot of my bed. Pretty sure that's what she meant. Oh, and then also you might want to. I think she was asking about this too. So she was asking about what I wear around my neck. Get that in focus for you. So this is what I wear around my neck. My son and I split up Noah's thing. So Noah usually wore rings. He wore at least 2 rings. So we each took one. And then this one has his hair in it. And then, so this is a ring that Noah wore. This is his hair in it. And then this one says "My Beloved Noah" on it. And it's a little locket with ashes inside. That's that one. And that's what I wear around my neck. And then made that after he died. This one I wore always when he was alive. This one here. And this one has Noah and Liam both as trinket for both of the kids. It has this tree of life thing that came off of something that they gave me. And Noah's got an eye logo, a green eye logo. So everything with an eye shape, it kind of is symbolic of him. So there's a little eye and just... And then I have a citrine and a sapphire little tiny pendant. That's it. So I wear this. This is what... She was asking me what I was wearing around my neck and what was behind me. So that is that. And hopefully that answers your questions. The other thing I can think of is the other places. Sometimes depending on how I have the camera positioned, you can see me, you can see what's behind me at my desk. And so if you're wondering about that, what usually the thing is, the glowing that you see is a salt lamp. It's some pink Himalayan salt lamp. So that's probably the main thing that you would see over there if you're looking at me when I'm sitting at the desk. And pretty soon here I'm going to have a new setting because I'm going to go get my studio that I'm kind of setting up. I'm just kind of lazy about it. Been kind of lazy to get down there. But yeah, I'll start doing stuff down there so I don't have to have my bedroom and my videos all going on in the same place. Okie dokie, here I'm going to show you guys some puppies. That's the cutest thing you've ever seen, or what? So cute. He's changed a lot in the last couple of days. Okay. Alright everybody, thanks a lot. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.